Reactions are still trailing federal government's decision barring Nigerian students from participating in this year's West African Senior School Certification exam. While some students have expressed their dissatisfaction with the cancellation of the exam, the West African Examination Council says that the Nigerian government has the legitimate power to take such a decision. Joining me via Skype from Ogun State to talk more on this development is the Executive Director, Sustainable Education and Enterprise Development, Olanrewaju Oniyitan. Thank you for joining us on the news at this time.
Thank you for having me. Good afternoon.
Now, there's been divergent reactions to the decision of the federal government. I'd like for you to tell us where you stand with this decision.
I'm going to quickly use two case studies to explain where I stand. And I think the basis for my decision would be understanding the specific context of our country, Nigeria. We need to keep our children safe, and safety is supposed to be the paramount thing for all of us. If we take Liberia, for instance, who has decided to take the WAEC exams, one of the reasons that is important to them is because the same students that are supposed to write WAEC now were the same students affected by Ebola, and they were in year 6 at that time, in primary 6 at that time, and they lost 1 year. So each country needs to sit and decide the particular reason for their decisions. And Nigeria has every right reason to say we need to keep our children safe because we do not have the necessary infrastructure especially for the poor children, to be able to ensure that they are safe while we take these exams.
But some have said that this, like you have mentioned, will alter the calendar, the education calendar. Talk to us the impact this could have moving forward.
I think we need to look at where we are in the world right now. We can change anything. For a few of us, when we were younger, the calendar was January to December, and things can change. Kenya, for instance, right now has cancelled schooling till 2021. They were more affected because January to December is their current calendar, and they had lost the number of months. We have lost just third term for now. But we need to look at it and say, what is the best decision for us? Do we lose, third term and maybe a bit of the next year just so that our children are safe? I think we need to prioritize keeping our children safe. No matter what anyone says, the child's safety is more important. You can regain one lost year. At least some people write JAMB more than once and sit at home. We can't just sit and make sure that all our children are safe. It's only children that are alive that can take exams.
Absolutely. Olanrewaju Oniyitan, thank you so much for speaking with us.